Hey everyone, so this will be a review of the brand new 2020 Amazon Fire HD8. This is the Plus version of it. So this is $110 compared to the non-Plus version, which is $90. And those are with 32 gigabytes of storage. What you get for your extra 20 bucks is one more gigabyte of RAM. Otherwise, everything else is basically the same. But this does also have wireless charging as well, where the Plus version does not. I'll show that off here in a moment here. Let's go over some specs here. So again, this is $110 for the 32 gigabyte model. It does have the wireless charging. It has 188 ppi, which is 1280 by 800 resolution. It is running Fire OS 7. This has a quad-core processor, which is the MediaTek MT8168. It has a 2 megapixel front and rear camera, so both of them are 2 megapixel. They actually aren't too bad. They're definitely a step above the last model of the 8. So it's definitely better. I think they only had like a 0.2 or 0.3 or something like that. That one was super low. Again, it's not going to be as good as like a phone camera is, but it's actually not bad. According to Amazon, it has a 12-hour battery life and it takes about 4 hours to charge, and that is using USB Type-C. I don't think it would last 12 hours. My guess would be somewhere around 8 to 10 hours with moderate use. And then dimensions are, it is 8 inches tall, 5.4 inches wide, it is 0.4 inches thick, thin, however you want to say that, and it weighs 12.5 ounces. For reference, 1 pound is 16 ounces, so it is, 3.5 ounces less than a pound. So it's not very heavy whatsoever here. Alright, so up top here we have a volume rocker, you have the power button, you have the mic, you have USB Type-C, and you do have a headphone jack, which is quite nice. Side here, you get only one thing, and that is the micro SD expansion slot. It can do up to 1 terabyte, which is nuts. Bottom, there is nothing at all. And then the other side here, you get your dual speakers, your stereo speakers. They're not bad. They're not the loudest, but they sound pretty good. They're not as loud as the Fire HD10s are, but they're not bad. They moved the camera to here, whereas before it was up top. And then you do get the other back-facing camera and the smiley face. The only color available for the Plus version is the slate color, which is like a dark gray on the border of a light black. So it's a dark gray on border of light black, I would say. It's not bad, just not as cool looking as, say, like the blue is. This, of course, has built-in Alexa. What's the weather? So there you go. She is on here, of course. So here is a wireless charger I have. This is for my phone. You can buy the Amazon one. That is, I think it's like 40 bucks. At least when I was looking at them, they were 40 bucks. So if you place this the best that you can on here. Oh, there we go. Mine, again, is made for a phone, so it's a little bit small for this device. If you have the show mode turned on, that is what it will turn on to. So it automatically goes into show mode when you have it plugged on here. And you can see it does charge it up. It actually charges it pretty fast. I want to say mine in about 20 minutes charged like 10% yesterday. Not too bad. This wireless charger isn't very fast charging of my phone either. USB Type-C will definitely charge it up faster. But yeah, so then you have show mode here. And yeah, just like any other Alexa that has show mode. And then you, of course, get everything else that you get on any other Fire tablet here. So you get your suite of Amazon apps. So we have the Shop Amazon right there. You have Amazon Silk Browser, which I actually enjoy using quite a bit. You have the Amazon App Store, you have Prime Video, you have Free Time, you have Kindle Books, you have music, you have Audible, you get the news, you get photos, you get games, you get Alexa, you get Goodreads, you get the newsstand. So a whole bunch of Amazon related stuff here. You guys can download the Google Play Store, which I do recommend doing. And that does give you full access to the Google Play Store. You can see here I do have Call of Duty on here, as well as the YouTube app and well, Cars.com app here. Highly recommend doing that. If you guys don't know how to, go to my channel. I have a video I posted yesterday on how to do so, or just Google how to download Google Play Store on a Amazon Fire device. Of course, you also get your utilities here. Now they put them into a folder. Before they were just out on your home screen. Now they are tucked away in a folder. So you have your weather, clock, calendar, calculator, maps, contacts, your help, your docs, your offers, my videos, and photo import. I just want to talk about the documents here real fast. So if you go into this app and you hit this plus here, you can actually make a Word document, a spreadsheet, or a presentation. So it's pretty cool. Those are built in here. Otherwise, again, download Google Play Store and you can get like Microsoft Word or what have you off of there. Alright, let's go online here. We'll just go on to a few things. It is a decently fast device. It is not as fast as the 2019 Fire 10 is though. That's because it actually has a worse processor in it. But this does have more RAM. But you can see it's not slow. It just isn't as fast. I mean, it's definitely fast enough though. I mean, if you're not comparing them side by side, you wouldn't really notice a difference. You're talking about a second or two difference. I don't know why Amazon did not put in the better processor that they have in the 2019 Fire 10, but they didn't. So, but I mean, as you can see here, it is relatively fast. I really have no complaints about it. Quality-wise, it's not bad either. It is HD display. It's not full HD like the 2019 Fire 10 has, but it's still a good-looking display. Especially if you do not have the best of eyes like I do not. I can't really tell much of a difference between the two. And again, when you're using it by itself, it looks very good. But then let's talk a little bit about gaming here. So I have Call of Duty Mobile on here. Turn down the volume a little bit. So if we go into audios and graphics, you guys can see it only will do. The highest quality you can get is low, and the highest frame rate is just medium. So compared to the 2019 Fire 10, that actually can run both in high. It defaults to medium and medium, but that one can do it in high if you wanted to. And let's go ahead and do a quick game here. So we will just do multiplayer. Not played this in a while. And if you guys want to, through Bluetooth, I know you can hook up a Bluetooth, an Xbox One controller here, if you wanted to. Alright, so going in here, show you guys how well this looks. It actually doesn't look bad, even though it is just low graphics. It really actually doesn't look too bad. So usually when I play this game, I am doing it with a controller, not with just my fingers. Yeah, I'm actually surprised how well this actually looks, even in low graphics. When you get up close, this stuff doesn't look too good. And remember too, it does have medium frame rate, so that is good. I'm not gonna be very good like this. Controller is so much nicer. Again, just turn your Bluetooth, and you can connect a controller to it. I'm not getting any frame drops or anything like that, I don't think. It's not that I can notice. Of course, I haven't really done anything besides run into a stair. Wow. Didn't see the guy. We'll go ahead and throw a grenade here. trying to get into more of an intense battle. But I don't see anybody. Yep, that is how you do not play this game. That was horrible. I don't know why this guy just like ran away. Alright, I'm gonna cut away here. So yeah, see, it does games just fine. It actually looks, to me, better than low graphics. And it says low graphics, to me this looks just as good as the 10 does, which is in medium. I just love how much people suck at this game. I mean, there's 4 of them there. Alright, I'll be right back. So actually real fast here, I did get this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Show this off. So you are able to do all that stuff as well. Oh yeah, so it definitely does better at gaming than my 2016 version does. That of course has a worse processor, only like 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. I did not experience any frame rate drop. Of course, there's nothing too intense in there. I will eventually do an actual gaming review of this tablet once I download some more games and play them a bit. So do stay tuned for that video to come. I don't know when I'll do it, but eventually we'll make one on that. So one more thing I want to show off here is books. I know people do use this for ebooks, and this is actually a pretty decent device for it. It is nice and small, so it isn't very heavy. You know, it weighs less than a pound. So here's a book, of course. So because it is a small display, though, you do not get too much stuff on here. You don't see too much at a time. For some reason, I don't know why there's so much of a gap here. But it looks good. It's definitely readable. No, I don't think this will give you too much eye strain over time. And turn sideways, you do only get 1 page on here, whereas the 10 gives you, the hd8 gives you actually 2 pages at a time. Again, that's just because it has a smaller screen. You see, it is pretty fast. And of course, you do get all the settings and everything else that you get with any Kindle app here. You turn up your text size if you want to, turn it down. Then you can fit more stuff on there, of course, just be a bit harder to read. And of course, you have all these other settings here as well. So it'd be a good e-reader if you wanted it for that. Personally, I just use an actual Kindle e-reader, but this would not be bad. So my takeaway on this is, if you have an older Amazon Fire HD8, such as like I have a 2016 version, I'd say even like the 2018 version, and you're looking for something a little bit nicer, a little bit better, something a little bit newer, I would say go out and buy this guy. If you don't want the extra RAM, just get the you can save $20 and get the 9 Plus version. You get the same processor, you just not as much RAM with it. I say it's a decent upgrade over older Fire 8s. Now, if you have a Fire 10, 2019 Fire 10, I would say the Fire 10 is actually a little bit better, unless you are opening up multiple apps at a time. If you have like 10 apps open, this is going to be better. It does not reload apps, which is actually nice. Even like Call of Duty. Before I had Call of Duty, YouTube, the internet browser, a whole bunch of apps open, and it just pops them back open. You know, hit this, and you can go. It goes right back to where you were on each app, even with like 10 or so apps open. Whereas the Fire 10, because it has less RAM, is not able to do that. It just reloads apps. But if you're not having multiple apps open at a time, if you only have 1 or 2 at a time, and you already have the Fire 10 from last year, from 2019, I'd say just keep that guy. Otherwise, if you have a Fire 7 or a Fire 8 that is older, I would say this is a decent upgrade. That is my takeaway. This is a nice device, especially for $110. And you can add in up to 1 terabyte SD card. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you all very much for watching. Do stay tuned for more videos to come on this. I will be getting the non-plus version hopefully tomorrow, and I will be doing a comparison between the two as well. Thank you guys. I hope you guys have a good one. See y'all next time. Goodbye.